Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this clip art. They'd already traced it, but they're having trouble. They want to use the mesh fill tool, and I ended up using it, and I'm not very artistic about it. I think you could really get some good artistic coloring if you're going to print this. But what they're doing, they're taking, and they're doing everything I think is right. If they get the Smart Fill tool and fill that in, and then let's move it over. And then if you get the mesh fill tool that is underneath there, it just shows you a bunch of nodes and they can't do anything with it. It's just like looking at it with the shape tool. And I mean, you can change it, but it's not the same. Well, I know now the problem is I'm going to left click, right click, and go up here and break the curve apart. And I'm going to move his eye out of the way. Now, and I can't believe it was this simple, you got one shape. And look what happens now when you use the mesh fill tool. You get all your mesh fill nodes, crazy nodes, which you could change. And like I said, I don't have any artistic ability, but this would look pretty cool. If you were making a psychedelic fish or just adding a bunch of colors to a drawing. So then what you do when you could take this, and we actually need the center of the eyeball. So I'm just going to take this one away. And I'm going to take my Smart Fill back, and I'm going to Smart Fill that twice and Smart Fill that twice. So I'm thinking the last thing should be black, and you could leave the inside whatever color you wanted, but you know you've got it selected because it's a smaller bounding box, but it shows you right there. And then just let's make that white. And now let's just nudge it back to our fish. So it's just a little bit of a problem. I didn't try it on any other parts of the fish, but I believe it's going to be the same thing. If we do that right there and go to the mesh fill tool, see, it's the same thing because we have those inner parts. So what you need to do is, to me, it's easier to left click, right click, break the curve apart, and then move that part over there, then fill it in, and let's use a different color this time. And then get your mesh fill tool and watch what happens. You get all your, and you can change, I don't get to use this very much, but you can change, more and have a bunch of different things. And that almost looks like a silhouette of a woman. Let's just get back to the mesh fill tool and then just take, say, some blue and put it in the middle here. This is really over my head as far as what's going on now, but it's because of the shape. I don't know if we can delete. Yes, you can. So we could delete some of those lines that are maybe giving you problems. And I need to go and fill that back in with the orange. Get back to the mesh fill tool. And see, now you don't have as many options. But if I took them away, I think I could add them. You can add more, but see, you don't want to get it off or from what I can see, you don't want to get that off the drawing. So this might be a little bit more difficult. And that looks pretty cool. But it's just because of the angle. Once we take away the mesh fill, that could look pretty cool. And then just take these back and let's go ahead and make them blue. Take away the outline. Go to object, order front of page, just so they'll be on front when we do it. And there you have a psychedelic fish. Anyway, I hope that helped. Well, I know I answered their question, but I hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.